Outcome 11.5, Lesson 6, Bisecting Angles. If an angle is bisected, it means the angle is broken into two equal pieces. If the following angles are bisected, how big are the bisected angles? So if we start with an angle of 60 degrees and we want to divide it into two, means that we're going to divide by 2 to bisect it. 60 degrees divided by 2 means that we will have two pieces that are each 30 degrees. To bisect a 38-degree angle, we want to divide it into two equal pieces. So divide by 2, 38 divided by 2 is 19 degrees. So each piece will be exactly 19 degrees. An angle of 140 degrees, after it is bisected or divided into two equal pieces, each piece will then be 70 degrees. Sometimes we're asked to actually bisect a picture or bisect the angle. To do that, one way of doing that is to use our protractor. To use our protractor, we need to first of all know how big this angle is. So we're going to move our protractor over, again making sure that the center of our protractor is at the vertex and that the zero line runs along one of the rays of our angle. The angle that we have is larger than 90 degrees, so we want to read along the outside of our the inside of our protractor, and this angle would then be 126 degrees. If we want to bisect that angle, we need to divide it by 2. 126 divided by 2 is 63 degrees. And so we now need to draw this into two 63-degree pieces. So we're going to look at the edge of our protractor and find 63 degrees, which is about there on our protractor. Then we want to move the protractor out of the way and draw a straight line that runs from the vertex out through the little mark that we made. We now should have two angles that are equal in size, both of them being 63 degrees. Let's do one more. This angle's at a bit of a different orientation or a different angle. And so the first thing that we need to do is to turn our protractor around. Your protractor is easier to turn around than my one on the smartboard, but I need to turn it and then move it so that the zero line, so the center of my protractor is at the vertex, and the zero line runs along one of the rays. It doesn't matter which one, as long as it's lined up along one of them. My angle is less than 90 degrees, so I'm going to use the inside, and I can see that my angle is just over 60 degrees, and so this angle is about 62 degrees. 62 degrees divided by 2 when we bisect it gives me two angles each of 31 degrees. 31 degrees on my protractor is about there. If I move my protractor now out of the way, I can draw a straight line from the vertex through that point, and I've now created two equal angles, both of which are 31 degrees. Please complete practice number 6.